What is up, you guys? Just sitting with myself, enjoying this beautiful weather, getting this sun. I just want to share with you guys just a thought that came to me and what I predicate all of my work around is, oh, look who it is, is the soul, right? And expressing the soul in this 3D reality. And so you have the soul, and I believe that this is actually one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people struggle with mental illness, with even like, there's obviously different degrees, right? Mental illness, it could be just like, obviously there are people that are highly struggling with mass degrees of mental illness, but for someone that has struggled with, you know, quote unquote mental health in a sense, you know, with like not being able to feel my anxiety, not being able to process it, I should say, feeling it, yes, but like fully processing it, knowing where it's coming from, knowing why I feel depressed when I feel depressed, and, you know, choosing different is personality. Our personalities are created through conditioning of society and our family, also through, you know, religion can be one. Basically what I'm trying to say is personality is limited and has a specific lens to it. However, when you understand, hello Ati, when you understand the soul and know how to listen for the soul and act accordingly to your soul, not your personality, and I was having a conversation with one of the homies about this. Your personality is obviously created, and so is your ego, but they're two different things. Your ego is your defense mechanism, right? And it can be, that sounds crazy, and can be massive, right? Or it can be really, that's why, or it can be really small and subtle, but regardless, all of us have an ego, all of us have personality, right? That give us certain lenses, that give us certain ideologies and all that kind of thing, and steer us in certain directions. But if you're operating from a soul level, yes, you experience your mental health, could be up or down, whatever that is, and then you can also see and observe your personality and not actually attach yourself to your personality. This is crazy. That's what I've been sitting with recently and doing so fucking much work around knowing the difference. And I believe that the world would actually be a far better place if people actually looked within themselves and understood their soul, not their personality. I think it's powerful to understand your personality and where obviously things are operating from and all that kind of thing. But at the same time, I think you do need it. You do need it. It's so healthy to be aware, because otherwise you don't know where you're operating from, and then, you know, hurt people, and then you don't even know what you actually value, and then you just go about life fucking saying yes to everything, or you know, just being an escape artist on whatever level you like to escape on, and all that kind of thing, and not knowing yourself, right? I believe that this whole loneliness, like, epidemic or whatever you want to call it, and yeah, like, obviously, like, mental health things, is all based around not knowing who you are, and feeling lost in your body, feeling lost in your mind, not knowing how to process things, not knowing how to create or move forward or interact with the world, or like whatever the fuck it is. And obviously social media has such a big role to play in all of this, and what you intake, right? Because we never had a choice when we were younger. Well, a lot of us never really had a choice in what we took on and what we took in as well. It was just like, oh yeah, cartoons, that's what we did, that's what we do. Little did we know that all of that shit be programming us, and all of our environments be programming us. So, you know, finding yourself at a club, like, it's cool and everything, but just imagine if the club was an empowering place, or there was a club for empowering people, and empowering music, and having like high level empowering conversations, and, you know, debriefing whatever it is, debriefing life, and just speaking power into yourself, instead of going to these places and de-stressing only, and in a way that's not even healthy for you anyway. Scientifically, we know this. I'm not speaking bullshit right now, you know what I mean? And it's just so important to have those things and spaces and places to have that. I think that, you know, you can't have a healthy mind without having a healthy body and a healthy spirit. If you have one of those things, beautiful. If you have two of those things, even better. If you have all three of those things, you're already in the bag, you know what I mean? And it obviously fluctuates, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, it's hitting that 10-minute mark, so I just wanted to say that. And if you want to learn more or know more about this stuff, please comment below, and please, like, tell me what resonates with you, or tell me what, like, you're challenged by, so that I can actually support you. And just be open, you know, like, let your know what is your personality, and know what is your ego, and also what is your soul, and what your soul actually craves and desires. Work and operate from that place in your daily life, and you will see your life change. You will see yourself feel more confident, and you will be able to undo a lot of things that were done to you and are actually disguised as a for you. All right, y'all. Much love.